Say, man, hey, man, did Gervonta Davis just admit to ducking Devin Haney? Or did we just misunderstand what he was really saying? Well, we're going to listen to the audio. We're going to break it down. And we're going to find out in this video what was really going on. Make sure you hit my like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's cook. So a lot of people talking about this already. You know, the internet ain't got no chill, and when it hits the internet, it's open for the whole world to get their opinion on what's going down. And that's what I'm here to do. Now, for those who don't know, and for those who do know, what's this like? The end of 2023? It was last year sometime, right? I believe it was last year. It could have been 2023. I don't know, because these years is flying by so fast, it's hard to keep up with. But with all that being said, right, when Turki Alahshiek came on the scene, Turki Alahshiek wanted to make Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis. Devin and Tank Davis was probably the biggest fight talked about in boxing at that time. You know, everybody wanted to see that fight. Devin was still undisputed, and, you know, I wanted to see the fight. Everybody wanted to see the fight, and the history between Devin and Tank with all the sparring rumors at the point in time and all of that, right? That was the fight to make. So Turki Alahshiek, he came on the scene, and he was the one that had the bag to make the offer to both fighters. And that's just what he did. Now, y'all remember when he made that offer to Devin, Devin was like, cool, let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. Tank, not so much. Tank responded kind of disrespectfully. A lot of people thought it was disrespectful. Tank was basically like, shit, if you even want to talk to me, you got to send me 2 Ferraris to my doorstep. I was like, man, why you talking to this man crazy like that? Like, you know, all he did was offer you a huge bag and a huge fight. So what's the problem? That's how a lot of people felt when they seen how Gervonta Davis responded to Turki Alahshiek offering him a Devin Haney fight. Well, Gervonta Davis finally opens up, and he talks about why he said what he said. Now, this is the part what I want to break down, and we're going to get into it. Was he just misunderstood, or did he just admit to flat out ducking Devin Haney? Y'all smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed, and let's go ahead and pull up the audio and listen to the audio.
Let's talk about the Turki Alahshiek. So obviously people got stupid money in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
You said that certain boxers was, you know, dick eating for aligning themselves with them. Are you just not interested in fighting over there?
It's not that, but they came at me wrong the first time they ever came at me, which they said I will fight Devin. And then when he was saying, like, Devin was his guy. So I'm like, if Devin your guy, y'all gotta pay me now, extra, like, cause I already know what I'm coming over there. You feel me? I gotta get the knockout. If not, y'all gonna give it to him. So that's what made me like, oh yeah, I see what's going on. So now, give me 2 or 4 or 3 Ferraris. If not, ain't no point in me going over there for. And y'all got the money to do it.
2, 3, 4 Ferraris. Cause I heard you said 2 at first.
Yeah, but you know how it is.
That's interesting. So he says that Turki Alahshiek came at him wrong. Smash the like button. Came at him wrong, right? So Turki Alahshiek is coming at you wrong by offering you a fight, saying that he would like you to fight Devin Haney. That's coming at you wrong? I mean, I'm confused here. How would you like Turki to come at you? Would you like him to come at you on his knees, pleading to you? I don't understand how he wants Turki to come at him. And then he says that Devin was his guy. Well, we see that Turki Alahshiek only wants to make the biggest and best fights. Devin ain't his guy. everybody his guy. If they willing to get in the ring with the best and do business, we see that now. So let's go back to send him 2, 3, 4 Ferraris if he wants to sit down and have a conversation with him. If he want to even, talk about doing business, because that's what he told him, right? Send 2, 3 Ferraris to my doorstep if you want to sit down and talk about doing business. Now, he goes on to say that he said that because he knows that if Devin is his guy, which is some cap. It's cap, right? If Devin is his guy, he goes over there. He knows that he's going to have to knock out Devin, or he's not going to be able to get a decision win. That's what he's saying. He felt that if he wasn't able to knock out Devin, he wasn't going to be able to win on the scorecards. That's interesting. So he decided that, nah, what's the reason of going over there if you're not going to overcompensate me, right, for fighting Devin Haney? He ducked him. That's just what it is. Y'all could cry about it. Y'all can say whatever you want. And this is coming from somebody that's totally neutral, because I've always felt that Gervonta Davis would beat Devin Haney. I've said that. I'm not a huge Devin Haney fan. I'm a fan of Devin and all of these fighters inside the ring because I think they all super talented, right? But I'm just not no huge Devin Haney fan. I don't agree with a lot of shit that Devin Haney has done, and I've stated that in the past, just like I get on everybody that be on some bullshit, right? But that has nothing to do with me wanting to see the best fight the best. And Devin versus Gervonta Davis was definitely the best fight and the best, because we can't get that fight no more. Devin is way too big, right? But at that point in time, it was a fight that needed to happen, right? It's a fight that needed to happen. And now we know the reason that the fight didn't happen is because Gervonta Davis was not confident that he can win on the scorecards. See, all of Gervonta Davis's fans, his Tankamaniac meat mushers, they think that he is invincible. They think that nobody on the planet can beat him, right? But he doesn't feel that way. He knows that once he fights the best, these fights could be close competitive fights. You heard it out of his own mouth, right? Now, I myself always said that I thought that the fight was a very dangerous fight for Devin and Tank. I thought that, that Tank would eventually get to Devin Haney and stop him, right? But I also said, if he can't get to Devin Haney, right? If Devin can box the perfect match, stay on the outside, keep Gervonta Davis at bay, right? Use his jab and box, he can win a decision. I've always said that. But I gave the edge to Gervonta Davis. And Gervonta Davis feels exactly how I always felt. That if I don't knock him out, I can't beat him on the scorecard. I can't win no decision against him. That's how he feels. But this time, he got to use Turki being Devin Haney's guy as an excuse to duck out of the fight. That's just what it is. I know it's hard for people to admit this and to believe it, because y'all think that Gervonta Davis is invincible and ain't no way that Devin Haney can beat him, and look what Ryan did to Devin and all of that. But y'all don't understand, different styles make fights, and because Ryan did something don't mean that Gervonta Davis is going to do it, and vice versa. But only people that really, really know boxing understand that. It's a whole different discussion in itself, right? But yeah, man, like if this was anybody else, everybody would be saying it's a duck. If this was not Gervonta Davis, and let's switch the roles, and let's switch the roles, right? If this was Devin and Gervonta was on the other end, y'all would say that Gervonta Davis punked Devin and Devin ducked out of the fight. If this is anybody else, y'all would call it a duck. So we got to call it for what it is. Gervonta Davis admits to ducking another fighter. That's what it is, man. You can't say that basically oh, he's your guy and I can't win the decision. You know how many people feel that if they had went to PBC and fought you, that you were the guy over there and they couldn't win no decision? So stop putting yourself in comfortable fights, in comfortable situations, and get out the box. Get out your box, because now you're going to have to get out your box, right? The show is up. You talk bad about Turki Alahshiek, but how tables turn. Tables turn. You can't burn bridges in boxing, especially with somebody that got power like Turki Alahshiek. Now, in order for Gervonta Davis to get a big fight, you gotta go F with Turki. Tables turn. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Drop a comment in the comment section. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and y'all already know how I do. Tango talking that boxing again, and I'm gone.